The Avengers. My God, my God. This movie, you have to see this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, you're missing out on life. Okay, number one, I still have my ticket. I still have my ticket. That's how much I love this movie. I will be willing to go see this movie again and again and again. It's a beautiful movie. I saw it in IMAX 3D. I loved it. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, let me start from the beginning. Okay, so the Avengers, we already know who they're about. We've seen the commercials. We've seen everything. If you haven't saw this movie, it's a real shame. I don't care. You can be Marvel's fan. You can be a DC fan. You can not read comic books. It doesn't matter. If you read the comic books, you would definitely get the absolute. Whoa, what's the word am I looking for? You get the absolutely the most. You get the most number one out of this movie. All the acting is great in the movie. The look of the movie is beautiful. We have a new Hulk. I think his name is Mark Ruffalo. Pretty good. I think he's a good actor as the Hulk. Edward Norton was my favorite. Of course, Luke Ferrigno was the original Hulk, and I never watched that series, so what wasn't my time. As far as like the movies go, the Hulk movies, Edward Norton really did it great. This guy, he probably did it just a little bit better. I'm just going to say that only because he hasn't had a Hulk. It's not an official Hulk movie, so it's not Hulk throughout the whole thing. Since it's like just a mix of superheroes. But as far as him just like acting, being the Hulk in this movie, it was perfect. It was spot on. He played the scientist well. He played the anger part well. Like I actually saw him as the Hulk. So good job to that guy. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, of course, awesomely as ever. Chris Evans, Captain America. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Scarlett Johansson, beautiful job. I can't remember the last guy's name. I think it's Hawkeye or something like that. He did great too. Forgive me for not remembering your name. You acted beautifully. And seeing it in IMAX 3D, it was awesome. You know, I wear glasses, so it was kind of hard for me to have the 3D glasses on over my regular glasses, but it worked out pretty well. So my reaction to it, as far as seeing the movie for the first time, was in the beginning I was kind of like, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. And then as it went on, it turned into a good movie, to a great movie. I think the biggest part for me as far as seeing the movie had to be the part a little bit before the war, and then the war itself, and then of course after the war, especially after the credits. If you stay there after the credits, it's pretty funny. They throw a lot of funny moments in there, so I really enjoy that, seeing that. Oh man, I mean, what else can I say that people haven't already? This movie is, you have to see this movie. This is like the movie of the year. Of course, we got the Amazing Spider-Man coming out, The Dark Knight Rises. Those all look good too. I saw the trailers in 3D. I saw them on YouTube too, but seeing them like in the theater on 3D on that gigantic screen was awesome. So I mean, even better than seeing it on the internet. And those movies look very good. But I just can't fathom anything being better than I know Dark Knight Rises. The Spider-Man looks good. You know, Prometheus also looks great, but seeing it rival the Avengers, that's going to be hard. That's going to be a tough one. So you know, not much to say here. It's just a typical story about, a very simple story. Guy wants to take over the world, and that's it. Guy just wants to conquer world. That's the story. But it's just played so beautifully. We've seen it a million times, but it's played so beautifully. Simple story, great way of throwing it out there, and everything clicked. I know they had like a bunch of movies, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, the Thor movie. I still haven't seen that. I said last week on my last video that I was going to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Captain America movie, I haven't seen that yet. I'm going to take a look at those. But seeing them in here, seeing them act for the first time as Thor and Captain America, makes me want to see the regular movies. So to have all those regular movies come up and then basically collide together with this big movie, I didn't think it was going to work at first. But my friend was like, "Oh, buddy, you got to see it. We got to go see it. IMAX 3D, man." He's like, "I'm willing to go back and see it." He went back to see it. I saw it for the first time. I was blown away. So I liked it. I was really cheering for them. The ending was they kind of try to throw a little twist in there, but it all worked out fine. So I'm not going to reveal the ending until until everybody's seen it, until it comes out on DVD and stuff. And it's just a great movie. Everything that you heard about it being good. If somebody told you that this movie was bad, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry, unless they have like a very specific reason, a legitimate reason why this movie was bad. Please, I would like to hear it. This movie was spot on to me. These are like one of those movies like that come around every century or so, so to speak, that are just perfect, spot on, and it was just awesome. It was just awesome. So if you haven't seen the movie, see it. If you saw it already, you probably want to see it again, and you probably know what I'm talking about. So IMAX 3D, great. Check it out. Okay, so I recently finished the game, Prototype 2. Yep, Prototype 2, there it is. And, I wanted to make a review comparing the second one to the first one. So, I might throw that in there as one of my video games reviews next to Naruto. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I did a review on that. Storm Generations, I did a review on that. Good game. Had a lot of stuff that I wanted, didn't get. So, I went to specifics when I made the review for that game. So, what I want to try to do is a Prototype 1 compare the Prototype 2, or Prototype 1 versus Prototype 2 type deal. Let's compare the original to the sequel. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That might be a while from now. But anybody who's actually checking out my videos, check it out. I would love to show you it. So that's about it. It's almost 5 in the morning. I think I said it was already 5 in the morning. Anyway, I'm tired. Birds are chirping. I'm out here. See you later.